Morning. I love the thought this morning of giving generously. And Paul goes back to the farming example. He seems to use things that people can relate to, and because so many of the people were farmers in that day and understood the principles, he said, you sow sparingly, you reap sparingly. You sow generously, you reap generously. And so in talking about giving, there are principles at work. Now, I've thought a lot about the financial giving, and we are a very rich country, and we do have an obligation. But I'm convinced there's probably another principle here at work, and that's the giving of ourselves. The principle's still the same. You give generously of yourself, you reap rewards generously. I started doing some farming, if you want to call it that, when I was a little boy. I watched my grandfather. And it was just intriguing how you could put something in the ground and it comes up and gives you so much. A week ago Saturday, I planted a fairly decent sized garden. We'd planted some tomatoes earlier, and they're just little. And it's a lot of work to get something in the ground. But to me, nothing tastes better than fresh fruits and vegetables. My peach trees are loaded. My blueberry bushes, I've never seen so many blueberries on them. And let me tell you, none of that came easy. It was hard work. Now let's see how this principle applies to each of you. You guys are giving of yourselves to your students. And some of you are giving very, very generously. And it appears that some are maybe getting by with as little as they can do. Some of you are reaching deep down into the depths of your teaching experience and calling kids and FaceTiming kids and staying with them and doing some amazing video work and doing great jobs at explaining. Well, how does this sowing generously and reaping generously proposition works? Guys, I don't have any idea. We're not where we were last year this time with enrollment. We may have more students than we need, but we may have less, which is going to dictate, I'm going to have to make some very, very hard choices in the school. Listen to me. It's not always easy. When we were slaving and pulling weeds and planting blueberries and watering and sweat rolling off my face day after day, that's 5 years ago. And now I'm finally going to get a decent harvest. Same thing's true in the teaching thing. Yes, you're going to slave, you're going to work, but you're going to see fruit in your labors with the students as they go on.
All right, that was my lost video that I wasn't able to put together, but let me just add a comment or two right here. I do want to ask you to pray earnestly for our school. God's in control of this thing, and He's provided some things that we didn't even realize were possible. It looks like we're going to receive some of the stimulus money, which will help us with our payroll. So you'll continue to get a check during the summer months here. And who knows? We're still getting calls, and this guy's doing it. But what we really need is sacrifice on your part, where you give above and beyond, and where you pray earnestly. If you can get outside and you want to walk, if you want to kneel by your bed, but I'm telling you, join me every day. Let's pray that God would have His perfect plan for the children of Tuscaloosa, and that He would continue to use American Christian Academy in the future to further His kingdom. Thank you guys for what you're doing and reaching out and learning like I'm learning. Sorry about missing the day this week. I think Janie and I may do one of our liturgy prayers tomorrow together for you to pray with us and listen. So look for that sometime tomorrow. See you. Thank you.